say something. No,
That's happened before.
so we have to come down here where. Break everything, don't you?
I mean, this is pretty much how our morning started, so. it's- You want me to run up and get you batteries, Marty?
There we go.
Oh.
So that one maybe. And. We'll try to get.
The video things, click, there you go.
There we go. Okay. And let's pull up the part, oh, sorry, see this on the participants here, so we can make sure it's recording, so we're recording there.
Even though it didn't say out loud.
I think it did in the beginning.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I would like to welcome everyone to the Atchison County Commission meeting for Tuesday, October 14th. I'd like to call the meeting to order and our finance director will provide roll call.
Commissioner Quinn,
Present.
Commissioner Knoll. Here. Commissioner Campbell. Not here.
Okay, we do not have an invocation scheduled today. If you please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Public comment. Being none. Okay, approval of the agenda. I have a couple alterations to this week's agenda. So we're gonna have an addition to it with the K.S.A noxious weed county agreement. And then we're also gonna remove the finance director financial update and remove the executive session. So with that one addition and two removals, I would look for a motion to approve this week's agenda.
So moved.
I will second. Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes 2-0. All right, next is consent agenda. The first line of the commission meeting minutes for October 7th. We're going to table that for next week because Mr. Campbell and I were the only two of in attendance last week to approve those. So we'll put those on next week. But we are ready for our finance director review.
Good morning.
Morning.
Here we come back.
Yep, you bet. Okay, so commissioner comments. Yeah,
I wanna-
Commissioner Knoll.
Thank everybody for the well wishes after my dad passed a couple weeks ago. And then it's been a heck of a time, but it was a bad time to get sick, but I got sick anyway, so that's the reason I've been actually gone for the last couple weeks, so I apologize to anyone for if I missed any emails or anything, so I'm back, so.
Welcome back. We're happy to have you back. Okay, there are no presentation of petitions or proclamations. Joe comes back, we'll do that K.S.A noxious weed. So we have Stacy Waggle is not here today. Jody's in her place for the consideration of a backhoe bid. If you want to come up, I hate to pummel you with a bunch of questions because but and we can ask Stacy to come back next week if we need to. Because when she had came and told us, she just said a pump needed replaced.
Right.
And it was roughly $40,000. So we asked for some additional information. And yesterday she sent us the Murphy tractor and equipment breakdown of all these parts.
Right.
So it has me I have additional questions. So do you mind if I ask you? And
Yeah.
then if not, we can have Stacy.
She's gonna tell you to ask me anyway.
Okay, perfect. So it appears the hydraulic pump is
Right.
what went out.
Right.
And have they looked at it enough to know, like, did it send metal through all of the?
The mechanic come up here when the power steering went out of it. So we called them, they come up to look at it, and he said the pump was out, the main pump. And usually when they go out, they do get metal shavings and everything and through them. So I don't know what all he did, but I mean, I kind of helped him a little bit, do different stuff. And when we had it all the way up in the air and he was up underneath of it, and well, I had it running, and he said, yeah, it's definitely the pump.
Okay.
So
What routine maintenance are we doing on our backhoes?
everything.
Are we doing it ourselves or are they doing it?
No, we do it.
Okay.
Yep.
And what is everything?
Certain, I mean, oil, you change it every, 200 hours or whatever it is, and filters, like the hydraulic filter, you change them every.
You got like a schedule that.
Yeah, it's in the book how often you're supposed to change them.
So we're
Yep.
following the book and
Yep.
the oil,
Yep.
what the book says.
Yep.
How many hours is on our the 2016?
10,000 something,
Okay.
Me.
10,000 something. I had it wrote down once.
And this is the backhoe we use to push the trash into the.
And packed the trailer, yep.
Okay. Is that what we use the new backhoe for too?
Yep.
So if this one's down, we still have the backup with the new one.
Right.
As long as.
But if something happens to that, you just well close the door because we can't do nothing.
I don't think I'm ready to make a decision on this yet. I'd like Stacy to do a little bit more, like weighing the pros and the cons and digging in deeper. The reason I say is I looked up our 2016, the John Deere 310 SL, and you can purchase them used with like 2,164 hours for roughly $40,000.
Right.
And so with the disclaimer on the bottom saying, once we get this open, it could cost more than that. It's like, well, that's as much as a used machine with
Right.
much less hours than what we
Right.
currently have. So,
Right.
I just think we need to, and knowing we have another backhoe that works right now I think we need to take a little time and really dig into what makes sense.
Yeah, because that total of 37,252, that's pretty hefty for a machine with 10,000 hours.
Right.
That's starting to look, so I think we need to, it definitely wouldn't hurt to look at some options.
Yeah. So if you could have her dig into that. And also we had asked for a second estimate of the work. So
I don't know where you get that at for a
Yeah.
backhoe.
Yeah. That'd be difficult.
Right. I mean, you don't go to Cat and say, hey, can you give me a bid on John Deere backhoe? I mean,
yeah, but I just don't, if Murphy's the only one even in our geographical area that works on them, or
yeah, you don't know of anybody, do you, Joe?
No, I haven't. Well, I sure don't.
So are these backhoes, do they have any special equipment on them? Are they like, there's like belly pans or something that?
No, I mean, we build a guard,
rack or-
yeah,
Mhm.
on top of the bucket. And then the front tires are foam filled because you have flat tires on the back, but not near like the front. I mean, we have flats all the time.
Yeah, I was just wondering, just.
And
just-
the thumb on them. John Deere is the only one that's got a thumb that goes all the way back
Oh.
straight out of the way.
Mm-hmm,
You can't get them on anything else.
okay, so,
That's what we run through with Cat. They said that they got it where it would,
and
and
it
then
would,
when it come, it wouldn't, and it curves out, and then, it sticks out that far,
mhm,
and you spend another $53,000 on a shoe,
yeah,
so.
okay. I was just, when we're looking, I want to make
Right.
sure that we're comparing apples to apples on that and what we
Right.
need versus just, oh, a backhoe, and just drive a backhoe in and it's ready.
Right.
It's like,
Right,
want to make sure that anything specialized.
Yeah,
gets
the
covered.
salesman said, they called the manufacturer and they decided they could fabricate something to work on the cat, but that's
yeah,
when her recommendation was to go with the deer,
yeah,
Yeah,
so.
I remember that, the last one there, because it actually came and
Yeah.
it would not work.
yep,
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming. Yeah, if you
Yep.
could just have her dive in a little deeper and give us some more info as far as maybe another estimate or looking at, what you would get if you sold this and then if we need to look at a used one or just use the new one and if something, I mean, the new one would be under warranty still?
well, no.
No?
It's
How many hours does that one have? You know? And maybe she could just send us that.
I would maybe guess, 2,000.
Okay.
I think it's a 23.
Yep, this is 23.
I wouldn't let them run it. It's set in the corner.
Okay. All right.
So,
Awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Thanks. Thank you,
Thank
Jojo.
you.
Yep,
Appreciate it.
yep.
Okay, Joe Snyder, Road and Bridge Superintendent, consideration of purchase order to BG Consultants for road and bridge facility.
Excuse me, good morning. So we have a PO for BG Consultants. It's for $10,500. The original was $62,800. We've already paid $47,396, and with this 10,500, there would be $4,900 left. And just looking for it to get signed, and this comes out of the senior village sale.
And what was this part for?
Everything up to date when I asked them to pause until we decide what we're doing.
Okay,
So
So
there'll
this is-
still be some more for them to do, but they're just gonna wait until we decide what we're gonna do.
okay,
So that'll be getting everything sent to us, ready to do everything but bid it out.
okay.
So it
But
would
we'll
be
see what the bid package looks like, but we won't put it out yet.
correct.
Okay.
That's what they're supposed to have for us. And then before we would send it to the city to have them inspect the plans and go over all that.
Which we mentioned that last week in a meeting, looking at removing those fees from the city permits possibly, so.
Okay.
This isn't gonna work, is it?
No, it'll fail.
You wanna look at it?
It can be retried as well.
I just thought about that, sorry.
I would go ahead and vote for it since it's a pause.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
to
And Mr.
expedite it, it's,
We've decided to wait until we have an all-encompassed plan of knowing that the dollars sitting in the senior village fund will complete the project.
And it's still growing. It's in the
And-
CD, right?
Yeah, we
And-
have it invested in the CD, gaining money to recoup.
and that's been my
Expenses.
focus the whole time. It's
Yep.
like plan for the whole thing. So
Yep.
I'm not gonna hold it up.
Okay, all right, well, with that, I would call for a motion to approve the purchase order as presented by our Road and Bridge Superintendent to BG Consultants in the amount of $10,500.
So move.
I will second. It's moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 2-0.
And then the other thing I have is agreement between KDOT and the county noxious weed on price. The labor price is $32.33 an hour, and the equipment is 5282, and I just need the commissioner to sign this so we can get this to KDOT for their to match their timetable.
Perfect. Do you just want me to
You just sign right there on the right.
just
Where it
underneath the
says-
name, not the district engineer? just
It
over
should
here.
K.S.A. County. Right there on the right, doesn't it say?
Yeah, I can just, there's just not a line. This is district engineer, so I was just making sure I do it right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd look for a motion to approve the Kansas Department of Transportation Bureau of Maintenance County Agreement to treat noxious weeds. As presented by our Road and Bridge Superintendent, that outlines the equipment of labor costs $32.33 an hour for the operator and $52.82 an hour for the cost of a 2016 Ford F-550 spray truck, $32.33 an hour operator for the labor cost, $52.82 an hour cost for a 2022 John Deere Gator portable sprayer. Do I have a motion to approve?
So is this to allow the chair to sign for all or?
Well,
we all-
this commissioners plural, we can both sign it.
Okay, all right, I'll make a motion.
Okay, I'll second, moved and seconded, all those in favor say aye. Passes 2-0.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next is a request for payment. I think it's in that folder, Ange. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. All right, so I have the fourth quarter, bond trust indentures for the management and operating reserves, for fourth quarter payments of $2,500 to USD 377 and $10,000 to ASAF. The total amount to be paid from this fund of $12,500. I would look for a motion to allow the chair to sign the fourth quarter sports complex sales tax revenue bonds.
So move.
I will second. It's moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Next, we have Mr. Henderson, County Counselor, consideration of letter to Leavenworth Board of County Commissioners.
This is on the JCAB. I sent a draft of that the other day. You guys
Yes.
reviewed it and you have questions, and does it need updated? It needs to be placed on commissioner letterhead, which I don't have. Do we need commissioner letterhead?
Okay,
Okay.
can you update me a little bit on this? I mean, did this something that just came back or is this the long
No.
existing plan?
Yeah, it's been over a year ago. Leavenworth County adopted a resolution to start their own juvenile corrections advisory board. We've had a joint juvenile corrections advisory board with them since, I believe, 1999. When they set up the new one, there were some formalities that they did not follow, like getting the recommendation from the chief judge of the district. And so as a result of that, the chief judge has not appointed members to the Leavenworth County Juvenile Corrections Advisory Board. And so I think it was not properly formed. At the same time, the First Judicial District Juvenile Corrections Advisory Board has continued to meet. And even those people that are invested in the project, because of their status as Leavenworth Countyans, have still continued to serve on the board, coming here for meetings, and they've been able to maintain a quorum throughout. It's caused some problems with the Department of Corrections, not being certain as to which board to recognize. The Department of Corrections has essentially said they don't want to be involved in making that kind of determination. So they, in effect, recognized both boards. So we have a First Judicial District Advisory Board that is apparently only doing work for Atchison County, and then there's a separate Leavenworth County Juvenile Corrections Advisory Board. It had been suggested by that board that we seek an attorney general opinion on the status of the two boards. And so I had drafted a letter to the attorney general requesting that opinion. At the meeting when that was discussed, I think 2 weeks ago, Commissioner Quinn had suggested that maybe we should have a dialogue with Leavenworth County before we do that, to reach out to them to see if there's maybe a way to salvage the relationship for asking the attorney general to opine on whether or not their new board is properly formed. So this is a draft of a letter to, from our board to their board, asking them if they are interested in discussing the matter further before we seek an opinion from the Kansas Attorney General.
Yeah, that gets me caught up to why now and, what actually we're doing here, so.
It was just unfortunate before when they took the action by themselves. And since then, I'm like, the Leavenworth County Commissioners have been great. Like, we've been at several meetings with them and talking, and so hopefully maybe with the change of leadership, they have a couple new commissioners now, and maybe they'd be willing to sit down and like, let's figure it out, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it never hurts because, and they may just say no, but
Which-
it's like, it don't hurt to ask to, try to get along. So,
Absolutely. I thought it looked good. I mean, and Katie was on it, and
Yeah, I had reviewed it with her before, and she had made us a couple of suggestions, and we incorporated those into the draft that you saw.
so do you want to just, were you on that to stick it on letterhead?
No, I just emailed it out.
Okay.
To you. Oh, there's a couple different ones that the board has. In case you guys need them too.
Yeah, thank you.
What signatures do we want on it? Just the two of you, since you're here, do we? Is Jamie? Yeah, Jamie's not gonna be here.
Mhm.
So.
go ahead and do my expenses that I missed earlier.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Thanks for bringing us back to that.
Yeah, so, I apologize for running out. The expense review for accounts payable, the total for Wednesday, October 15th is $147,732.91. Out of that total, credit cards was $60.25. And there was one fund with a negative cash balance. It was negative by 1 cent. The payment out of Fund 230, which was the fund that was negative, was to USD 409 for their truancy officer. It was not entered for the correct amount, so it has been voided now, which put the money back into the fund. And then on the next AP run, you'll see it come back out with positive money there. So it's not truly negative at this point. It was at the time the report was ran, but it's not now. And then you'll see it next week be shored up properly.
Thank you.
Okay, with that, we'll look for a motion to approve the finance director's review.
So move.
Second, moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Passes 3-0.
Angie, I'll send that to you too, so you have the numbers.
All right, so I look for a motion to approve the letter drafted by our county counselor to the Leavenworth County Board of County Commissioners, asking for a joint discussion regarding this matter.
So move.
I will second. It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes 2-0. All right, any other unfinished business that we need to discuss? No.
No, just workshop items that I had from earlier this morning.
Okay, anything? I looked at there's not a agenda created yet for next week, so there's won't be anything for that. So notices and communication, I have none, no resolutions, no executive sessions. So with that, I would look for a motion to adjourn into workshop for the rest of the day with the finance director.
So move.
I'll second, moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes 2-0.